Hi and welcome back. My name is Megan and today I will be showing you my everyday makeup routine. It's pretty minimalistic, but it is what I do and it makes me feel comfortable. When I do have special events, I do put in more effort and more eyeshadow and stuff like that, but today it's pretty gloomy outside and I just felt like filming a video. So I make sure that I have my Real Techniques sponge ready and waiting for me so it's damp. And to prime my face, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Spray. So I'm just gonna spray my face. Let that sink in for a little bit. So right now, I'm a little tan. I'm a college golfer, so I've been outside. So my tan shade of foundation is Born This Way in the shade Light Beige. I just put a pump on my Real Techniques sponge on the flat side, and then I just put it on my face. So I'm going to tell you guys a couple things about myself. So as I said, I'm a college golfer. I'm in university right now. I am 20 years old, and 2 weeks ago I graduated with my bachelor's degree. So I graduated a year early with my bachelor's degree. That was all thanks to high school credits. But because I love the golf team that I'm on, I accepted a scholarship to be a graduate assistant at my school and get my master's. So 2 weeks ago I graduated with my bachelor's in psychology and human services, and I will be receiving my business leadership master's hopefully in the next year. So that is a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Texas, but I am going to school in Iowa. That is approximately 1,004 miles away from my home. It's a little far, but I always knew as a kid that I wanted to go to college out of state so that I could become more independent and be on my own and become an adult, obviously. So after my foundation, I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in light neutral. So yeah, I've been playing golf for almost 11 years, and I originally started playing golf because I hurt my back in 4th grade. I broke part of my back in 4th grade, and it took me out of all the sports I was playing. I was playing softball and I was in gymnastics at the time. I played a lot of soccer growing up. My dad played soccer his entire life, so that was something that I took from him, but I played soccer. But after I hurt my back in 4th grade, I had to pick up a sport that was less vigorous, they said back then. So I started going to play golf with my dad a lot, and I was good at it, I guess. It was really frustrating in the beginning, but it was something that I knew I wanted to get better at. So 11 years later, it's paying for my college, and I love what I'm doing. Yeah. So my college golf team has 13 girls on it, and last week we went to our conference tournament, which is like our big tournament of the year, and we won it 4 years in a row, and this year was our 5th year. So next week we will be traveling to nationals in Florida to compete against other schools in the country that are NAIA, and that'll be exciting. I've never played in conference before except this year, and this will be my 2nd time traveling to nationals, so that'll be exciting. My parents will be meeting me in Florida with some of my extended family that have never seen me golf before. And that is super exciting, super nerve-wracking. But I'm so blessed to be going to nationals, and we're actually getting to fly to nationals this year, which is awesome, because that would be a very long drive. But yeah, so right now I'm just blending in my concealer. All right. So some other fun facts about me. I have 2 dogs at home in Texas. They're both Shih Tzus. One's named Chewbacca and the other one's named Coco. They are super playful and my only siblings. I'm an only child and they always know how to make me feel better, and I miss them a lot when I'm not home. My parents send me embarrassing pictures of them all the time and I love it. So now I'm just using the Coty Airspun powder with my damp beauty sponge, and I'm just putting that all over my face. I am kind of oily. I get kind of oily throughout the day, so this helps keep it in place. So let me talk about why I am starting a YouTube channel. So I am a very avid YouTube watcher. I don't even watch Netflix or TV. I watch YouTube all the time. People think it's crazy, but I do. Some things that I'm into on YouTube are family vlogs, like KK and Baby J, OK Baby. I also do love makeup people like Jaclyn Hill, Laura Lee, Manny MUA, Jeffree Star, those types of people. I'm also really interested in vegan and vegetarian vlogs, what I eat in a day, stuff like that. I watch basically anything. BuzzFeed videos. Yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that I watch on a normal daily basis. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna buff that powder, make sure it's in my face. So right now I'm in Iowa and I am filming this in the new house I just moved into. I was in an apartment last year and now I have upgraded to a house. I am living with one other roommate. She's at work right now. And I'm getting ready because we're going out of town today and we're going to explore a city near us. There's not a lot to do where my school is. So we're going to go eat and go to the mall and do fun stuff like that. So I thought, why not get ready? So now I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This stuff smells like a vacation. It smells so good. And yeah, I'm just gonna bronze up my face so I don't look so flat. So I'm just putting it on my cheekbones. Yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never edited a video before, but I have friends that could help me. They're in communications and like computer stuff at school, so I'm pretty sure they'll be able to help me if I don't know what I'm doing. But I have always wanted to do a YouTube channel. I feel like I have many passions, like golf. I'm a student. I'm 20. I was just like trying to make fun of a small town. I feel like that's pretty interesting. So I've always wanted to start recording myself. I'm pretty outgoing. I'm not very shy. Everyone thinks I'm kind of weird and quirky. And I'm super clumsy, so I'm always injuring myself. So there's always a story. Now I'm going to use a Sephora brush, Sephora 59 brush to use some blush. And I'm using the Jaclyn Hill and Becca palette. And I mix these two shades. I use the same makeup all the time, and it's so weird because I love makeup and I have so much makeup, but this is just like fast and easy and it's what I use all the time. When I'm really pale, I'll use different shades, especially foundation obviously, but like blush and bronzer and highlight are always basically the same. I'm going to use my Morphe M501 brush to highlight, and I'm using the same palette. And this one, sadly, got cracked out when I was traveling, but I'm going to use this highlighter, put it on the high points of my face. Just on my nose. On my Cupid's bow. So now, going to fill in my eyebrows. I actually have microbladed eyebrows, so I have like little tattoo hair strokes in my eyebrows. It's the only tattoo I have. But I like to define them some more because they get kind of covered up with the makeup. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm looking at a mirror over here. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in soft brown to match my hair somewhat. My friends think it's crazy because I can literally get my makeup done in like 5 to 7 minutes if I'm not talking, and it looks basically the same every time, but I do a full face and I can get it done. Now I'm using the Anastasia Brow Gel, clear brow gel, just to make sure those eyebrows stay in place. Yep, alright. Now it's on to my eyes. I don't have many makeup brushes because I just have what I use, but I've always wanted to like get a whole bunch of expensive like Morphe brushes or whatever, but I just use some Eco Tools brush right now, so this is like a little fluffy brush. That's what I'm using. And I'm using the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Looks like this. I use it basically every day. And I'm just going into Cashmere Bunny, which is like a cool brown shade, and I'm just putting this into my crease. Yep, just buffing this in. So I feel like YouTube will be a great place for me to talk about what's going on in my life and just making new friends. I have never spent the summer in Iowa. This is my first summer staying here. I usually go home to Texas every summer after the school year, but this year I'm starting my graduate assistant position job, which is in like the athletic building of our university. And so I have to be here. I have to work 20 hours a week, which I'm loving thus far, working on some projects at my school. But it is making me kind of sad that I can't go home. So I'm going to try to go home sometime this semester or summer, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I'm just buffing this color, same color, Cashmere Bunny underneath my eyes. And so now I'm going to use Silk Teddy, which is a pinky shimmery color. I'm just going to put that all over my lid with my finger. I feel like it works best that way. So I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid and my inner corner just a little bit. Something that's interesting with my mom is she doesn't really use a lot of makeup, but she always points out when I put like a highlight in my inner corner. She said that's her favorite part, which I agree. Changes the look. Now I'm just going to buff out those edges. Buff, buff, buff. Alright, it's basically my eye look. Nothing too special. Alright, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I'm just gonna draw those. So this is my favorite mascara. I've used so many high-end mascaras, and this is my favorite one. It's the Maybelline The Rock Volume Express. I have like 4 tubes of this at all times. People make fun of me because some of them are so old, but this is literally the only one that I want to use. Like, it can't just be me. Like, when mascaras get older, they get better, but some of them, like, if you get a new one, you can just like layer them and they give you a different effect. So that's just me, but I'm gonna All right. And one of the last steps for me is I use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I just spray my whole face. Alright, and then I use my damp beauty sponge and I just press in the powder. Beauty gurus told me this, that it'll make your face look less powdery. So that's what I like to do. Alright, and that is my finished look besides some lip gloss, which my favorite one is the Marc Jacobs in Pretty Thin, my favorite one. I just put that all over. Just adds a nudie pink touch to my lips. Alright, thank you for watching. This is my first ever YouTube video. I'm so excited. I'll record another video talking more about my life and what I'm doing right now and where I've come from. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind supporting me by subscribing. And I am basically done this summer with a lot of stuff. So besides work, I'll be recording videos. So if you want to click the notification bell, and I'll be recording new videos soon. Thank you.